Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to another segment of Bounce Around Charleston. Well, this week I have Sarah Reynolds, one of our wonderful guests from the James Island County Park. And then we will talk with Kendra Snipe of the YWCA of Greater Charleston. Welcome, Sarah Reynolds, back to Bounce Around Charleston. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing? It's great to be back.
Yes, yes. So tell us about some wonderful things that's happening at the James Island County Park.
So we have a lot of activities going on at Charleston County Parks, and really we have parks throughout the county. First up, I wanted to talk about some of our September events we have coming up. We're going to have a kind of a happy hour series. It's called Yappy Hour. It takes place in the dog park out at Wanamaker County Park, which is actually in North Charleston. We have a brand new dog park out there. If you own a dog, it's a great place to bring your dog and let them run around. There's actually like fountains out there. So there's kind of like a dog park for I'm sorry, like a water park for the dogs. It's really cute. And we're having sort of a happy hour event in the dog park on 2 days this fall. It's going to be Thursday, September 16th and September 30th. So from 5 to 7, you can bring your dog out and enjoy. We'll have some beverages for sale in the park. The event itself is free. You just have to pay admission to get into Wanamaker County Park, which is $2 per person. And then we'll have live music in the dog park and you can buy beverages. So it's a really fun time and it's a great way to explore our new dog park as well as all the amenities that we have at Wanamaker County Park in North Charleston.
Tell me something. How did the coronavirus affect the park situation?
It of course, just like everyone else, it affected our attendance and the availability of our staff and all that to be able to run the park system. But because of the nature of parks being outdoors and people were kind of looking for opportunities to be able to get out of the house and do things aside from just being quarantined. So we did have a lot of people who discovered the parks during the pandemic and during quarantine because they are obviously places that they could go out. So we of course took a hit as far as attendance went early on in the pandemic, but later and right now, as people have had the opportunity to get out and walk around a little bit more, we've seen our attendance numbers go back up to where they were before the pandemic. So yeah, we took a hit, but yeah, we're doing pretty well right now, fortunately.
So tell me something. So when people come to the park, they also must adhere to the CDC guidelines?
Absolutely. Those are kind of changing all the time. Right now, we're requiring masks in our buildings. But as far as like wearing a mask outdoors, we just ask you to wear a mask if you haven't been vaccinated. So we're not really requiring masks at any of our events right now, but it's kind of a fluid situation that it could change at any point.
So now let me ask you this question, because one of the wonderful events you all normally have is the Christmas lights. Are we expected to have that this year?
Yes, absolutely. Plans are in place for the Holiday Festival of Lights to be back at James Island County Park. It's going to open November 12th, which is a Friday. As of right now, of course, things can change, but as of right now, it's going to be the Holiday Festival of Lights that you know and love, where you can drive. We're definitely going to have the driving portion open. And as of right now, we do have plans to have the parts where you can park the car and walk around. So we're definitely on for the Holiday Festival of Lights this year. Some of the details might change, but it's definitely going to be taking place later this year.
Well, I do know that families normally plan like reunions and picnics at the park. Are those still available now also?
Currently, yes, we are allowing bookings and reunions and things like that. But like I said, it is possible that it could change at any point in time, just the way things are. But as of right now, we're pretty much where we were before the pandemic as far as availability and the opportunities for the public to come to the parks and rent facilities.
Well, now we talked about 2 events that you're having. Are there any other events that we can look forward to?
I did want to mention we have an event called Toast Under the Oaks at our Johns Island County Park, which a lot of people are just discovering that park. It used to just be an equestrian center, but we also have trails out there. We have a dog park we just recently opened out there. So if you live in the Johns Island area, that's a great park to go to, and you can walk around and just explore. It's a beautiful site. But we're going to have an event out there on September 23rd. It's a Thursday from 5 to 7. Again, sort of a happy hour event. We'll have live music from John Zachary, and we'll have the Root Note and Chicken Fats food trucks out there. And your ticket price includes beer and wine, and then you get the opportunity to explore that park as well. So a lot of events that we're planning are some of those like outdoor events in large spaces, so that people, you can socialize, but maybe keep your distance from other people. So a great opportunity to get out and explore the county parks while staying safe.
And so what people should do, they should go to your website.
Absolutely. Please do visit our website. It's charlestoncountyparks.com. You can get tickets for that event, or you can check out, we have a lot of programs taking place and just other opportunities. You can read about all of our parks, and that way, if any of the regulations, mass requirements change, we'll have that information up on the website as well. So you'll know what to expect when you go out to the parks.
Well, can you do me a favor? Where are some of your other parks located? So in case it's near some of our viewers that may not want to drive all the way to James Island, where are some of the other places they could go?
We have parks all over Charleston County, so it really depends on where you live. As I mentioned, we have Wanamaker County Park in North Charleston, James Island County Park. We have a park in Mount Pleasant called Palmetto Islands County Park. That's off Long Point Road. We have a skate park downtown called Skate Charleston. We have McLeod Plantation Historic Site on James Island. Kaw Interpretive Center in Ravenel, which is a nature and history center. Johns Island County Park, as I mentioned, and there are more. We recently opened one actually last summer during the pandemic, Stono River County Park, which is basically trails, and it's a kind of a passive park, but it's on the water between Johns Island and West Ashley. So that's one of our newer properties that a lot of people don't know about. And there are more sites too. We have water parks and our beach parks. And so really we touch every part of the county.
So it's according to what you really want to do. That's why you need to go to the website, and it will explain to you what the parks are all about. Am I correct?
Exactly. And they're all different. They all have different features and amenities and events, and some of them have playgrounds, and some of them just have trails and all kinds of things.
Well, Sarah Reynolds, we thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston, sharing with us all that's happening with our county parks. And we look forward to the Festival of Lights.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. We look forward to bringing the Festival of Lights back this year.
Okay, thank you. Well, you heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston. Get ready. The parks are open, but be safe. Okay, coming up next, Kendra Snipe and the YWCA of Greater Charleston, right after this break.